game because I knew Minnesota was overhyped and I knew they did not deserve to win that last game. And then, I don't know. I just feel like... You good?
Yeah, I want to look at you better. I want to...
Okay. I mean, you can always sit on my lap if you want.
Nah,
okay.
Fuck that. Not there's anything wrong with that.
I feel like we have all the weapons to stop Brady. Can't even get that on.
Off to a good start.
Thank you.
Hey, don't play on the TV because then we're going to look at it the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. All right. What's up, everybody? We are after the game. My name is Anthony Mikos, accompanied today by co-host Hunter Cobb. Want to say some words, Hunter?
Fuck 2K.
And we're going to be giving you all a recap of championship week in the NFL. We're going to be mainly talking about the NFL since it is only 1 week away from the Super Bowl, the biggest sporting event in the United States.
Is that true? I guess that's probably true. I don't know. Fuck, sorry.
The finals, NBA finals, when you play 7 games?
No, nobody gives a shit about the finals. The finals are boring because it's 7 games. That's, you know what I mean? Wouldn't you agree?
Well, the finals...
I prefer March Madness way more than like the finals and shit.
Well, yeah, because I don't like that you have to play so many games. It's just the same team over and over.
I think everybody
and
prefers
over
March
again.
Madness over the finals.
March Madness is amazing. I think it should be best out of 3, not best out of 4. I think best out of 4 definitely too stretches it too much.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And it's just the same fucking teams over and over and over and over. I mean.
It's always the same teams every year, too. That's what I hate about professional sports.
You know,
that's what I fucking hate about professional sports. You know what I mean? Like
but they can always change.
Here's a good segue. The Patriots always in the fucking Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It's annoying. It's just annoying. Like I want the Patriots to win because I don't want to fucking have to shave my head again. Like if the Eagles win because that's our bet. But like, I don't know. I want I'm tired of the Patriots winning Super Bowls and shit like that. Except for Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady.
I was watching ESPN the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching Stephen A. And he was talking about LeBron moving to the Spurs.
What? Is that a rumor?
Yeah.
Like after this season?
No, like LeBron should move to the Spurs. Because I feel like at this point in LeBron's career, the only thing he's doing is chasing Jordan.
Yeah.
In championships.
You think so?
He has 3. He needs 6. You think Cleveland's going to give him 3 more? Fuck no. The only place.
Well, maybe he's not trying to just chase championships.
I mean, what's the other goal in NBA than to not chase a championship? That's the only purpose to be.
I think he wants to get more championships at Cleveland because that's where he's from. You know what I mean?
That's not going to happen. Look where he is right now. I mean, they lost 10 out of the last 13 games. They're playing pathetic.
Yeah, they suck.
I mean, the only way he's going to win a championship is if you go to Greg Popovich with Kawhi, LaMarcus Aldridge, and I mean that's if he goes to the Spurs.
They'd be raw.
And I saw Jordan retired at 39. Right now, LeBron's 33. He has 6 years to get 3. I mean, if he stays on track with Jordan, obviously. 6 years to get 3 championships. Mm-hmm. So I think moving to Spurs would be, a pivotal move. If that's what he's obviously we don't know what he's going for, but I'd assume.
I don't see him going to the Spurs ever. I don't know. I just feel like if anything, he'd go to LA. You know what I mean?
L.A. Who's out in L.A.?
Well, I think Paul George would leave and maybe go to L.A. too. I don't know. That's
the Clippers.
That's what the Lakers.
Oh,
Lakers. That's always been one of the rumors. You know what I mean? LeBron James going to the Lakers.
Moving to the Lakers. I could see that, but I mean he'd have to have more help than just Lonzo.
Oh, definitely.
Anyway,
you want to talk about NFL?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Championship weekend. Mm-hmm. Let's start out with the most recent game. The first game of the week was Patriots Jacksonville.
Yeah.
What did you notice in that game that either surprised you or that that just wasn't like a typical game?
Well, I was surprised that the Jaguars. The fact that they came out and they went up 20-10. You know what I mean?
14-3.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, but then like later in the game.
Later in the game. It was impressive, and I know they have a really good defense and all that stuff, and made it difficult for the Patriots. But still, the Patriots are a solid team, and they were at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in Foxborough.
It's AFC Championship, so it's a big fucking game. And Jacksonville was having their way with the Patriots for the majority of the game, especially, like we talked about this before, just kind of the over the middle crossing routes, that was working for him in the first half and then, part of the third quarter. And then it just kind of, Tom Brady did his thing like he always does.
What's the problem with Jacksonville's offense is my question. because
Well, they're young. First of all,
you want to put it on Blake Bortles, but at the same time, it's like you really can't.
I mean, he wasn't that bad.
He wasn't playing terrible.
and he hasn't played bad in the postseason.
I just feel like the weapons that he has doesn't move the football.
Yeah,
like the weapons of some other teams. Like look at the.
I mean, he's first of all, he's young, right? And he's not that great of a quarterback. You know what I mean? If you had, let's say, you had like Big Ben, right?
Yeah,
Big Ben, he can bomb it downfield. Blake Bortles, like. I feel like he's not necessarily like if he does that, I feel like he always throws interceptions.
Okay, so going into the draft, everybody was projecting Jacksonville to have to pick a quarterback. They're saying some rumors said Lamar was going there. Some people have Baker going there. After this deep run by Blake Bortles, do you suspect Jacksonville to pick up a quarterback, or do you feel like after they had such a good run, they're going to keep Bortles?
I wonder what I'm curious to know what his contract is looking like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. How many years he has left on his contract?
Because like right now. He looks like a star. Bringing them to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah, but you were saying this the other day. You think it's mainly Leonard Fournette, right?
I think Leonard Fournette is a large contribution to the offense. I mean, I think that was
definitely
an amazing pick.
He's the whole reason they beat the Steelers. I mean, he had 3 touchdowns and I don't know how many yards, but yeah, he was like.
But I also think that just watching this little bit of the Patriots game that we did. I mean, we watched the whole Patriots game, but just watching the little that he did play. I mean, he was very consistent with his throws. I just think they got way too conservative and like took their foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah,
and they.
I mean, you see the way they kept
trying to not go for. They didn't want to force a turnover. Earlier in the game, they would do 18-yard passes. They would throw them out there, and if they caught them, it would be good.
Okay,
and they would move it.
I'd agree with that.
And then they got conservative, obviously, and taking the knee at half. That was conservative.
Whatever.
I don't know. How is that not a conservative play?
I mean, that's not that big of a deal. It's only 55.
You could have put points.
55
seconds.
You had
2 timeouts.
I don't know, but that I'd say that's smart. At that point in the game, they were up. What? They were up
14-10.
14-10.
It was right after Tom Brady went down with that huge pass interference.
Yeah. So let's think about that. Let's think about that. I mean, let's say he throws a pick six, right? Then he's down what? 17 to 14 at half.
Yeah.
All their chances of winning the game are gone because Patriots got the momentum going into halftime, and they're coming out.
What if you could tack on an extra 3? Just an extra 3.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to bomb it downfield, and like we just said, that's Blake Bortles' that's his weakness. He's not that great at that.
All right.
And I think the Patriots, with their coaching, I think that was part of their plan was to slow it down and make them play conservative, make the Jaguars play that way.
All right. What about the other championship week game?
It was garbage. Not just because the Vikings lost, but it was just. I mean, I don't know. The Vikings, they were terrible. The Vikings were terrible. Besides that first drive.
Yeah.
And then after the pick six, it was.
I feel like
all
the entire
Eagles.
Game. I feel like
it was
all
boring. We watched it together.
Yeah.
It was boring as shit.
I feel like it's all mental. After that pick six.
Yeah.
It was over. And this is the thing. This is the problem with the Vikings. They peaked way too soon. Their peak was the New Orleans game.
Yeah.
Right? And after you come off a high like that, I mean, you can't get higher than that.
Yeah.
You can't.
But I'm surprised.
Them beating New Orleans was almost the equivalent to them winning a Super Bowl. The city was that electrified. All right? You can't come off a high like that and then go on the road a week later, play the number 1 seed in the NFC and expect to win.
Yeah, but I'm really surprised that they didn't allow that, the fact that whole shit happened and all that stuff.
To push them?
Yeah, momentum.
Like
you know what I mean?
Can't go up. There's nowhere else to go.
I know. You just got to stay there. You gotta.
That's the problem.
You gotta stay hyped. I don't know. I mean, I know that's difficult,
and
obviously.
Going into Philly, I mean, with the momentum they have running right now.
Yeah.
It's just
underdogs and all that.
Underdogs. You're at 70,000 people running the underdog. I mean, I feel like it was the Vikings game. It was the Vikings game to lose, even though they were the favorite, which they should never have been the favorite. We were basically playing the Saints up until about 6 seconds left in that game.
Yeah.
They should have never been the favorite of that game.
I
feel like the magnitude of that touchdown made them look like a better team than they actually are. They blew 17 points in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a 17-point lead, and then they were losing with about a minute left.
I mean, it was a miracle. It was really a miracle.
One miracle play pushed them to make everybody believe that there's some amazing team, which I feel like they never really were.
Just a terrible attempt at a tackle too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, everything went their way. And like I said, you can't bounce back from that high and expect to meet that again.
I honestly think if you all had played the Saints, it definitely
I think we would have lost.
I mean, I'm not sure you necessarily would have lost, but I think the game
would have been closer.
Definitely would have been closer.
Because Drew Brees just knows. I mean, you saw in the New Orleans game. Drew Brees ran it. I mean, marched it down the field with like a minute 30 left to put a field.
The Saints have a pretty solid defense. All right,
their defense is good.
They had their offense is very good. They have two great running backs, Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram, and then their quarterback is a Super Bowl, champion and a Hall of Famer, fucking one of the best quarterbacks ever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I mean, I think y'all would have been toast. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it,
I feel like the New Orleans game hurt Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, other than the fact that they won, it hurt them more than it helped them. Because I feel like you can't get focused and back on track after a game like that.
Yeah.
You expect things to go your way. That's just not going to happen again.
Yeah.
The expectations are so much different. And anyway, yeah. So
let's talk about Super Bowl then, right?
Yeah. So Eagles play Patriots obviously 1 week from today in Minneapolis. And
what? How you feeling? Obviously, because you're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, I'm a huge Eagles fan. I'm not as nervous as I think I should be.
Yeah,
I was nervous.
I think you should be pretty nervous.
I was nervous for the Falcons game. I wasn't nervous for the Minnesota game because I knew Minnesota was overhyped and I knew they did not deserve to win that last game. And then I don't know. I just feel like you good?
Yeah, I want to look at you better. I want to.
Okay. I mean, you can always sit on my lap if you.
No,
okay.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
I feel like we have all the weapons to stop Brady.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like everything that we have going for us is good enough to stop Brady. I mean, we have.
Yeah, you love your defense.
We rush more than any other team on the entire. Our defensive pressure is greater than any other team in the NFL. We rush 28.2% of our plays, and Brady. I mean, we all know. I mean, he's not good. I'm not under pressure. I'm not saying like Super Bowl pressure. I'm talking about physical 300-pound linemen coming at you pressure. Since 2009, he's seen average 75% drop against defenses that with their QBR that have good pressure. And I feel like other than the fact that it's just Tom Brady and it's just in the Super Bowl, that we have a really good chance at pulling this out. Their defense,
and y'all still got the momentum. You're the underdogs again.
We have the momentum.
That's
right now. We have 60-40 on the tickets. Actually,
yeah.
Eagles have 60% of the tickets. I'm feeling confident. That's big. We're gonna be more fans there for us.
It's huge.
I feel like we have the ground game to go against their defense. I think we have the passing game to go against their defense.
Well,
because
if Nick Foles plays like the best quarterback in the world, like he did against the Vikings,
this is the thing, and that's actually going to move into who I think the coach of the year is. I think coach of the year is Doug Peterson. I know you think it's Sean McVay.
I do.
This is why Doug Peterson is going to win Coach of the Year. All right, it's not that he just went to the Super Bowl. Now, if he wins the Super Bowl, he's definitely getting it.
Yeah,
however,
I would say that.
However, if he loses, I still think he gets it. This is why. Right, his number one quarterback goes out week 11. Right, Nick Foles comes in. Nick Foles plays 3 games under Carson Wentz's offense. Those 3 games were atrocious. All right, Oakland terrible. Giants, terrible.
Yeah, he was
Cowboys,
terrible.
awful.
Terrible.
I know he played only the first quarter of that Cowboys game, but he looked awful. This is what Doug Peterson did. Going into that Falcons game, Doug Peterson watched every single game of that 2013 season with Nick Foles. Every single game.
He did?
Yes. And he switched the entire offense from Carson Wentz offense to Nick Foles offense. That's what he did. And that's the coach you need. A coach that midseason can change to win. He changed this dynamic and style of that offense in order for Nick Foles to produce for his team, and it showed in the Minnesota game.
I guess.
Carson Wentz played an offense that was extremely fast-paced. It was deep balls. It was high percentage throws. He was scrambled more. Nick Foles is not going to scramble. You will never have a threat of Nick Foles scrambling. But they are playing short, cross, almost like Blake Bortles football. Short, cross the middle of the field.
And that's what they need. That's what they need to
Give it
play
to Alshon
to
on
win.
the crossing route. Alshon picks up 8. Jay Ajayi goes for 5.
Fuck JJ. He's not as good as you think he is.
I think he does what he needs to do.
No,
I'm not saying that's why we have 3 backs.
you are off that motherfucker's dick.
We have 3 backs.
You love JJ.
I do.
You think JJ is the whole reason? You think
Jay
he's
Ajayi is
amazing.
solid because he works with the rotation that we have. We have Blunt, Corey Clement, and Jay Ajayi. Now, Jay Ajayi just being a sole number 1 back, I agree. We'd be struggling. But the position that he has on that team, in order to shift out in and out those running backs, I feel like he fits very well into our offense.
Mm-hmm. I think this is exactly what's going to happen in the Super Bowl. The Eagles are going to come out, all right? They're going to be all hyped. They're going to be, underdogs, oh, this is our game, We're playing the Patriots, the best ever, best quarterback ever, Tom Brady, golden boy, all that shit. Mm-hmm. They're going to come out, they're going to smack the Patriots in the mouth, like the Patriots always let everybody do them, like Jacksonville, Atlanta last year in the Super Bowl, all that stuff. And then they're going to, and fuck, even Tennessee, right? Wasn't Tennessee up on no. Yeah, they were. Yes, they were. Aidan, do you remember when the Patriots played the Tennessee Titans?
They got busted 35-7 or some bullshit.
No, but I'm pretty sure the Titans were up like 14-0, and then the Patriots came back and busted them.
The Titans did score first.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's how
I
it's always going to go.
I don't believe the Patriots this year. I know Tom Brady may have, but I don't think the offensive line of the Patriots. I think the D line is one of the best.
But what do you know about the Patriots offensive line?
They're okay.
Yeah,
I mean they're nothing spectacular.
I mean, but and here's the thing. Honestly, Jacksonville's defense is better than y'all's defense. Is better than the Eagles'
believe
defense.
that.
Really?
I don't think that Jacksonville has a better defense.
They have just as good of
a front
defensive line. Yeah, and then their cornerbacks are even better than y'all's. So and the Patriots still beat them. So what do you have to say about that? I mean, Tom Brady was under pressure the majority of the fucking game against Jacksonville, and he still created.
I think Jacksonville's young.
Yeah,
Jacksonville's very young.
Yeah, you all do have some veterans.
We have
on your team.
very good veterans. We have, I think, about 8 of our players have played in the past Super Bowl, and all 8 of them have won that game. All right, Chris Long is a veteran coming off the edge. It's phenomenal. All right, played for the Patriots. He left the Patriots to come to the Eagles. That was his decision. He wanted to
fucking. I just love Philadelphia.
He does.
Love Philadelphia.
He's a veteran defensive
the bell,
end.
My favorite thing in the world.
Fucking hate Hunter, dude. I hate Hunter.
What? Why you always fucking saying this? You're like, oh, once they come to the Eagles for life. They love the Eagles so much.
I'm just saying, Chris Long's a veteran player. Tim Jernigan.
It was his choice. It was his choice. So what if he fucking chose? Yeah, probably because they were paying him more fucking money.
Okay.
So what?
So what?
So why does it fucking matter if it's his choice? Why you bring that shit up?
I just added it into the conversation.
You made that like a point. You made that
was that
it's
a
his
point,
choice. It was his choice.
It was his choice.
So fucking what?
Okay,
Whatever.
exactly. So what? It was his choice.
But Chris Long tears his ACL in this game.
Chris Long is a great defensive end. Derek Barnett's a rookie, but he's playing out of his mind right now at the end. Tim Jernigan played on the Ravens when they won the Super Bowl. He's our defensive tackle. And we also have Fletcher Cox, who's number 4 right now in defensive linemen in the postseason this year.
That's a big stat.
That is a big stat.
They ranked him number
stat.
4. Number 4, Aiden. That's a big stat.
As a defensive tackle, that's a huge stat.
That means he's definitely going to do well in the Super Bowl because he's ranked number 4.
Because he's played this entire season amazing.
Yeah. He's out of his mind. He's out of his mind.
He could debatably be the best defensive tackle.
Came up huge in the Vikings game. Had some big stops. Huge stops.
He did. He had very big stops in the Vikings game. Actually, that was a huge part of it.
Yeah, whatever.
I think Eagles, the defense, we have enough veterans to hang with.
Oh, and Carson Wentz is MVP, right?
Yep, Carson Wentz. No, Carson Wentz is not MVP.
Why? You were off his dick the whole season. You think you until like 2 weeks ago you were saying he was MVP. Why do you suddenly now think he's not MVP?
Because I see what we can do without him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason.
Okay.
I see that we whoop ass without Carson Wentz.
That's fair.
And I'm not saying Carson Wentz is bad. I never said that. I think Carson Wentz is our future. He's a QB. He's a franchise quarterback. Mm-hmm. However, I see we can handily win without Carson Wentz. We beat the best defense in football without Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
We didn't beat them. We murdered them.
I'd say if you had Carson Wentz, you'd win the Super Bowl. I think.
I agree, but I don't think
because the way that he plays.
Carson Wentz isn't our ticket. However, he is the future of the franchise. I don't think right now he's exactly our entire team. I think we have way more weapons that people overlook, and they just see, oh, Carson Wentz is out, so let's just ride off the Eagles.
Yeah. Torrey Smith really fucking good. Corey Clement, really fucking good. Fletcher Cox, fucking number 4.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all are set.
Yeah.
I think it's a win for sure.
What's the prediction?
30, 34, Patriots.
Okay. I think 24-20 Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think Jake Elliott gets the game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. 21-21.
That'd be impressive.
Let's move to some NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk about.
Can we talk about LeBron real quick though?
Yeah. And then
What-
the All-Star game and everything.
All right. So you and I both love LeBron a lot.
Yeah. I think LeBron is the best player ever.
I think he's the best player ever as well.
Aiden, who do you think is the best player ever?
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
definitely LeBron.
Thank you. I thought he was going to say like Texas Tech or something like that.
the reason LeBron's the best player ever is because he can play every position.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
He's bigger.
He's bigger. He's bigger than everybody.
He's 10 pounds heavier and 1 inch taller than Jordan.
Okay, so fucking what? Jesus Christ. Who cares? That doesn't fucking matter. By Giannis? Anthony's off Giannis. He loves
love
Giannis.
Giannis.
I love Giannis too.
Giannis is an animal.
He needs to improve his outside game a little bit, but if he could do that, he would be a
LeBron doesn't have that great of an outside game.
LeBron can't shoot threes that well.
Giannis is.
I don't know about
I
that.
don't know. I feel like Giannis can pull up better than LeBron can. But LeBron can... This is like a pull-up?
LeBron in the fourth quarter, his pull-up is
How old is Giannis? You have any idea?
22.
22? That's what I was gonna guess.
I thought I was going to say 23.
Do you know when he came into the league?
Anyway.
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4. Yeah, he's been in there
Yeah,
for
he's
a
been in
long
the league
ass
for a
time.
while, and he just blew up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But
Anyway.
he's been pretty good. The majority of the time.
we've talked about this many times. We think LeBron is the king. LeBron is the best player ever. And then, like I said, I think I'd put Kobe and Jordan on the same level.
Yeah,
I think
they
Kobe
play the
and-
same
I
similar
think
style.
Kobe
of
and Jordan have the
basketball.
same... Why are you making that face, Aiden? Get that dumbass look off your face.
They're two completely different players.
No, well, yeah, obviously.
I don't know.
Michael Jordan's mama didn't birth Kobe Bryant.
Honestly, I think Kobe was a little bit better than Jordan.
You think Kobe's better than Jordan?
Yeah.
You never watched Jordan play though.
Yeah, that's true. I think Jordan and Kobe are on that level, and I also think Kevin Durant is moving. Not there yet. I think he's moving in that direction.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be by the end of Kevin Durant's career. I think it'll be LeBron at the top, and then Jordan, Kobe, and Durant will be the 3 under him. Durant is playing so well right now.
yeah.
I mean, what he did in the finals was unreal.
He's probably one of the best players
Plays
in the world
right now.
at the moment for sure.
And obviously,
But
Giannis is just way too young to predict. I mean, Giannis
I mean,
has to play
here's
another.
the thing. It's just like LeBron. He's always up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like KD, he's just getting up there now. And he also plays for the best team in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
LeBron plays for fucking 10-4 or whatever. 10-4 in the last 15. I don't know. That obviously doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Cavaliers fucking suck, right? And
and
LeBron's
he's still
ignorant.
making highlights.
Yeah.
And now,
Not even the highlights. He's consistent in and out, night in, night out.
yeah.
So
So
he's old as fuck too. He's 30. What'd you say? 36?
33. He's 33 right now.
Really, he's only 33.
Yeah, doesn't that seem? He looks so much older.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a receding hairline.
Probably.
Yeah.
Um.
No, he would look ridiculous. He'd look
Well-
like Jordan.
Well, we're all watching the All-Star game together, right?
Yeah, I think LeBron should definitely shave his head. To keep the
You're just saying that because you like Javon Carter.
yeah.
So what?
Start playing like it.
No. Oh my. Yeah.
Anyway.
He'll fucking suck and blow 17 points.
All-Star game, All-Star weekend,
Yeah,
All-Star
but
weekend.
You just said he sucked at shooting last night.
my
No, I didn't.
shit! I can't get anywhere with these guys.
He dropped 18 in the first quarter.
Yeah, but
Aiden's
and then he couldn't-
butthurt that West Virginia lost this past week against Kentucky. They didn't lose; they got destroyed
Destroyed by 4 points.
because Kevin Knox played out of his mind against the best
out of his
lockdown.
mind. Kevin Knox ranked 4 overall in the next upcoming draft.
You even said it yourself that if you put up over 25 is impressive. He put up 34.
Yeah, I mean that's not out of his mind though.
What would out of his mind be?
like 50? That'd be out of this world.
Yeah, that would be out of this world. I'm not talking about
34
out of
is
this
not
world.
out of his mind.
Yes, it is for a college
his
basketball
brain is
player.
outside of his head.
All right, shut up. Damn. Anyway,
Your fucking water bottle. Watch it.
All-Star weekend, right?
Yeah.
Are you excited for it?
I don't give a fuck about the All-Star game.
Really?
I
You don't
the
think
only
it's exciting?
The only thing that I like is the dunk contest, and the dunk contest has been shit the past
I like the
few years.
3-point contest.
I like the 3-point contest.
Dunk
too,
contest has been shit. Even when Eric Gordon had that ridiculous.
Yeah, because he didn't fucking win.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Because he didn't win.
should've-
That was
yeah.
bullshit.
I think
Definitely should have won.
I
The
think
fact that motherfucking Zach LaVine isn't he the one who beat
he won
him?
twice. In a row.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. He should have won the first year,
I
but
think-
Aaron Gordon should have won.
I think the
second
NBA
year.
should be more creative, and I think they should add more things into All-Star Weekend because I think people
Like what? What are your ideas?
You don't think the celebrity game is creative?
No, get the fuck out of here.
That
with
celebrity game
Unless
should end.
Obama's playing, I'm not watching it.
There's rising. They have got the skills challenge. They got the 3-point contest. They got the dunk contest, and then the game.
Did you say Rising
Oh,
Stars?
and they also have that dumbass fashion show.
It's a
That is-
fashion show?
Yes, that is the most ridiculous. Like James Harden hosts it.
What?
Yeah, and they have a
Travis Scott will probably be there.
Russell Westbrook's in it. James Harden, some white dude nobody cares about was in it last year, and I think that's on Friday night. It's like the All-Star fashion show, and it's the dumbest. I mean,
I've never heard of that.
Kidding me? I watched it. I mean,
ridiculous.
I watched it obviously. 'cause I
Okay,
was
okay,
curious.
but let's talk about like All-Star teams, right? What do you think about who do you think has a better team, LeBron or Steph?
I think Stephen Curry has the better team,
I think LeBron
especially.
has a better team.
I think they're smaller. However,
Your favorite motherfucker,
Giannis.
Paul George, now is on LeBron's team. You love LeBron or you love Paul George. Fucking bang threes in my mouth every 5 seconds in 2K with Paul George.
I think Curry's,
Motherfucker hit like 4 threes in a row with an excellent release. Ridiculous.
I think Curry's team has the better shooters, and I think that if it was playing a serious game, they would win. However, I just think that since it's the All-Star game, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
LeBron's team's gonna win.
I think LeBron's team will win. Yeah, just because it's LeBron.
I mean, I don't know.
But I don't like how.
No, I think LeBron has a better team overall. Even if they were to play like an actual game and like actually try and all that shit, I think LeBron's team would still win.
I don't like how they release the starters and then the captains got to pick from the starters. I think the captains should just be able to pick whoever they want.
Yeah, and then pick their own starters.
Yes.
No.
Because who
I
votes?
disagree.
Does
I
the
disagree.
fans pick the starters?
It's a combination.
Fans and because I feel like
I think it's the media. I think like media people vote.
I think it's a mix.
I think it's like 3/4 fans,
And then I like
and then
statistics.
some other fraction for media, and then coaches.
I don't think. I mean, I like the fan involvement. However, I don't think that they should like list all the stars and then they only get that bag of people. Because what if they don't want to pick those people? They don't. I feel like
They didn't
if
have
they're
to pick those people.
Yeah, they do. They're the captains. The captains had to pick from that. Remember, they released.
I mean,
the
they just start out with the starters. That's fine. I think it's good for the players. The fact that the starters, like, you know what I mean? Like
do you mean?
getting you got selected as an all-star starter. You know what I mean? That's more than just being an all-star. You get what I'm saying? That's more of an honor, and I think
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm fine with that. The All-Star game doesn't mean shit, so why does it even matter?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You also would get somebody starting that doesn't necessarily deserve it. You know what I mean?
Just because, like, yeah. I mean, I guess so. But I mean, Lou Williams deserved it, and he didn't get.
Lou Williams deserved to be on the reserves, but he's not even on the reserves.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I know. But again, that could be.
So here's the thing. Here's
fan
the
involvement
thing. What
or-
about so Paul George got in over Lou Williams because DeMarcus Cousins, tore his Achilles or whatever.
I think
so
it's.
Paul George
I
got
think
in
it's
now.
all about popularity. Honestly. I mean,
You think
Steph
'cause Lou
Curry.
Williams isn't popular?
Steph Curry's the second team captain. Do you think he's the best? I mean, it should be in LeBron and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But no, it's popularity because everybody loves Stephen Curry. Everybody
Well,
loves.
that is popular. That is literally popularity because he got the most votes. That's the reason LeBron and
that's
Steph-
the reason Paul George because nobody really knows Lou Williams.
That's not how Paul George got in though. I don't think so. I mean, obviously,
I think it is. It's all. I mean, he had the next number of votes because he's popular. Everybody likes Paul George. He's a flashy player, but I don't think Paul George for this year is having that great of a season. He's in there because his name is Paul George.
that's fair. That's fair.
And I think that it shouldn't be just popularity with fans. And I know there's the ones watching. I know they're the ones that are feeding into the whole All-Star weekend. However, I do think it does mean something. They're stripping the whole honor from the players and making it all about the fans and not as much about the players. I think Lou Williams not making it is complete bullshit. He deserved it, and he's not. He's not in it.
Better scorer. I mean, it probably would have been more fun to watch.
And
him
he's
just,
not
like-
in it because he's not a big name. Lou Williams is not a big name. All right.
Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. Today is actually the Pro Bowl. Actually,
I'm gonna watch it. Let's
it's,
watch
it's coming on in a second. No, I don't give a fuck about the Pro Bowl. That's what I was gonna say.
It's at 2:30,
I
right?
don't give a shit about the. It's at 3:00. I don't care about the Pro Bowl because nobody tries in it. Just like nobody tries in the All Star game, in the NBA All Star game. It's ridiculous. It's boring. Honestly, the Pro Bowl is way worse than fucking NBA All Star game. Just because like part of NFL and part of football is the physicality, right? Obviously, and now NFL is getting away from physicality pretty much altogether. Honestly, just with the whole head,
every single thing is
everything
ridiculous. Is a call.
I mean,
Just like the NBA.
I mean, I understand.
Everything's a call these days.
Yeah.
You can't drive in. I mean, look at fucking 2K. You can't drive in the paint without getting a goddamn reach-in foul. You know, every time he gets a bump, he pushes off a little bit. Everything's a foul. It's ridiculous. And the whole, everything's a reach in these days. And like Rob Gronkowski, okay, like he got absolutely obliterated by Jacksonville's defense.
Imagine Gronk playing basketball. He'd be like
would
Blake
be
Griffin.
terrible.
Nah, he'd be Blake Griffin.
He'd be so he'd
No.
be too lump. He'd be too. Anyway,
He'd be DeMarcus Cousins.
He's been on this concussion protocol. All right, I checked today because every single day I look at the injury report, and right now he's listed
Christ.
as out.
He's not gonna.
And
be
I clicked
out.
on it,
He's
and
definitely
they said,
gonna fucking play.
yeah, and they said he's practicing and that he's definitely going to be willing to play game time.
It's just with the.
And are you kidding me?
What's up, Mr. Mikos?
We'll cut that shit out.
No, we're not keeping that shit.
Wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And so Rob Gronkowski was listed as out, and I read the bio, and they said he was gonna be all good for game time.
It's just typical Patriots.
it's like-
it's the same thing as the fucking gloves thing.
I don't understand.
Motherfucker wearing it to the podium,
I don't understand.
Oh, I don't know.
why
We're gonna see.
We have to do a ton of tests just for I mean,
That's serious.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
fucking Carson Wentz tore his ACL and played 5 plays.
That's different.
and
That's
fucking
different.
got a
It's not your
touchdown.
head. It's not your brain.
He got up and walked around.
Doesn't matter. It's not your brain.
Your brain is so much more serious than your fucking leg.
He's fine.
There's a reason
He's
they don't.
fine.
There's a reason they don't amputate heads, but they amputate legs. All right,
Yeah, that's
motherfucker.
right. That's a good comparison.
There's a whole fucking reason.
Great comparison, Hunter.
Hey, have you seen that movie? I'm serious.
The concussion movie? I think we were.
Watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it.
They don't change your mind completely, Anthony.
It honestly will.
I've never seen it, but
Like, what is he supposed to do? Okay, he has a concussion. He gets hit. He has a concussion. Now what?
You wait.
He
Yeah.
just sits there?
yeah, that's how it works.
Bullshit.
Every other injury.
Yeah,
He should be practicing.
he is practicing because he fucking
He
waited.
has limited practice.
Huh?
He has limited
Because
practice.
he has a concussion.
He's fine. Rob Gronkowski's fine.
Yeah, he is fine. He's
Have you
definitely.
ever had a concussion, Anthony?
I have.
No, you
I was on
haven't.
ski. Yes, I did. I was
No, you
skiing.
fucking haven't.
Yeah, I was. I was skiing and I tried to go off this ramp. Fucking smacked my head on the snow and I was gone. I was.
Oh, hey,
gone.
fucking remember when you busted your eardrum? I thought you were dead for a
I, think
second.
I bet you that was a concussion.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I was.
We might have to tell this story real quick. You got to tell.
I don't think we have
You
enough time.
No, we got time.
I was at Hunter's pool once.
We got all the time in the world.
Okay, it was like 7th grade. This is
Whatever.
related to sports because we're going to be talking about diving. Olympics.
Yeah. Winter Olympics is Winter Olympics. I don't know.
Fuck the Winter Olympics, dude.
Summer
Anyway.
Olympics is where it's at. Way
Anyway,
better than Winter
I was at
Olympics.
Hunter's pool. This was like 7th grade. He never told me he was on the dive team. Never has Hunter ever
I didn't
expressed to
understand.
me once that he was on the dive
No,
team.
we were definitely like in the 8th grade.
No, we were not.
Okay.
Anyway, you never told me once you're on the dive team. And he goes, dude, let's have a dive competition. I said, fuck it. I mean, we're probably the same level here. Never knew he was on the dive team once again.
yeah.
So he goes, we'll start off with a
I go
1.5.
I go off the 3 meter diving.
No,
board, which
we
is
was
like
on the high dive.
Yeah, that's the 3 meter.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
that's
Yeah,
the high
yeah,
dive. And I go off and I do like a 1.5.
A 1.5.
Right?
And I was like,
Okay, well,
okay,
how hard
if
could it
Hunter
be?
can do a 1.5, I can do a 1.5. We're both very amateur divers.
Have you ever heard this story?
You've never heard this story?
Anthony
So I go up. I'm
Funniest
like-
fuking thing in the world. Anthony goes
go
off.
up. I go
So
up.
he doesn't tuck up or anything.
Shut
He
up.
goes off. He goes off like this. like
I go off. I try to do my 1.5. I jump, rotate. That's all I remember.
and then
Smack the water.
lands like sideways, like literally horizontal on the water like this. Bam! Like it was insane.
I'm floating on the water, unconscious. Hunter jumps in to save me. The lifeguard comes in to save me. All of a sudden, I like wake up and I'm like being pulled out of the water. I busted my eardrum. It was an absolute disaster.
I thought you weren't going to be able to hear out of that ear for the rest of your life or something like that. I mean,
What'd you say?
I was young. Yeah, very funny. Haha. No, but I was young, and so like I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I really like ruined this motherfucker's life. He's never going to be able to hear me bitch at him again. Like
Anyway,
it
yeah.
was
So
fun.
that's a good segment into Winter Olympics, though.
Yeah, how you feel
Are you
about
excited
the
about the
Winter
Winter?
Olympics?
I have a problem with the Winter Olympics. I have the problem with the Olympics.
The whole Olympics?
The whole Olympics. I think the Olympics should be done. All right.
What?
Yeah. I think
Shut the fuck up. That's
the
ridiculous.
Olympics are garbage. All
No,
right?
they're not. They're great.
It's just
aren't the
it's-
Winter Olympics like over a
It's
whole month or like 2 weeks or something?
It's like February 8th to February 23rd or something.
It's a long ass time, and I think it's great.
I think it's just amateur sports.
I love it. It's not amateur.
Yeah,
You're
and
just
that's
saying
why-
that because it's not football or basketball or
That's not
anything
true.
like that.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
And that's why the NHL, the USA hockey team is not sending any pros this year. It's all just college kids.
Because
Yeah.
they're trying to go back to the way it was.
It's all, and it's amateur. It's not professional. And like
It doesn't matter.
the basketball, just college kids.
That's not even true.
Yes,
Actually,
it is. LeBron didn't sat out last year.
Last
Paul
year,
George
wasn't
sat. I mean, you know what I mean. Last time they had
You
it.
know why they do that? It's because it's so much wear and tear on their body.
Exactly. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
And it's also it's giving other people a chance to play.
Yeah, he's played in so many fucking Olympics.
He doesn't. It's not. I feel like. I don't know. I just feel like the.
What about swimming?
You're loaded, motherfucker. We watched the Olympics like last time. The
And
Summer
I'm gonna
Olympics,
watch it, and
last
I'll
time
watch the
together.
Olympics.
You loved it. We were watching ping pong down here, fucking volleyball and all that shit.
I will watch the
We
Olympics.
were playing ping pong, watching ping pong, motherfucker.
I told you I will watch the Olympics. I just think it's dying. I don't know how many people do you know are super pumped for the Winter Olympics?
I don't think it gets like.
It's not as much as the Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
I get pumped for the Summer Olympics.
I'll watch the shit out of both. I'm gonna watch the shit out of the Winter Olympics. I just don't think it's where it used to be.
That's not true.
I feel like the hype of the Olympics is not where it used to be.
Yeah. I mean, people aren't getting killed or anything anymore. It's not
It's a dumbass
nowhere near
comment.
as
Now
where
the
it
World
was.
Cup. Fuck with the World Cup.
Is that this year?
Yeah, 20
That's this summer.
This summer, and now that.
Oh shit.
Now, and that because they take it seriously, and I know people take the Olympics seriously, but it's like 16-year-olds and like,
I mean, there's 16-year-olds on national teams for the World Cup.
and they're killing it.
It's the same fucking thing. You just
I
shut
just-
the fuck up.
I just think I think the Olympics are dying. Obviously, it's never going to go away because it's like the longest running fucking
Sports
thing
event, yeah.
ever.
And because it's perfection.
I mean, it was.
It's some of those sports.
There's no professional league, I understand, and that's why they have the Olympics. There's no professional downhill skiing, so they have to have the Olympics. There's no professional.
They don't
half-
have to. They just,
But
they
I
just
mean,
do it.
Well, I understand that, but there's no like professional luge, so it gives them an opportunity to showcase themselves.
Exactly. So it's not amateur.
You know what I'm excited for? Remember that motherfucker?
Shaun White.
No, he looks kind of like Shaun White though. The dude on the skates, like, you know what I'm talking about? Always like went around the little.
Apollo Ono.
Yes.
He's not
Yeah.
here anymore.
I know. I'm not what I'm saying. I always just enjoyed watching that, and
Dude,
that's in Winter
you know who's
Olympics.
gonna-
And
Illusion bobsledding.
You know who's gonna be ignorant this year? This dude named Nathan Chen. I was reading about him in the Sports Illustrated.
I have very fond memories of my childhood, like hanging out with my parents watching the Winter Olympics.
I do too, and we
I
just
thought
don't
it was a
watch
lot
it
of fun.
anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you're growing up. You're a growing up
So
boy.
we can't still watch the Olympics together as a family?
Well, obviously because you don't fucking like it.
I never said I like it. I don't like it. I just said it's amateur and it's not as where it used to be. And it's declining from popularity where it used to be. I will still watch it.
Whatever.
I'm just saying I don't think it's the amount of money and the amount of debt these cities go into after the Olympics. And I know they're fighting as hard as they can to get it for their city or whatever, their country, right? And I know all these places want it. But I also don't think it's where it used like the level where it used to be.
All right. Well, I disagree, but that's fine.
It's fine.
You want to talk about any college basketball real quick?
Not necessarily.
Oh, let's talk about. Oh, I have something I want to talk about. Did you hear LeVar Ball is
No,
going to
just
be
for
the
one
head
game,
coach?
just for one game.
Doesn't matter. That's exciting.
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
excited. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck, but like, I do. You know what I mean? I'm
LeVar
like,
Ball's-
how do they just like switch head coaches?
Well, because
How
he's the
does that
assistant
work?
coach.
Yeah, but
He's in the main coach must have something happen. It must have something going on.
And he's sponsoring the whole damn league.
Yeah, I mean he. I went on the Lithuanian page today because I was just curious, and their header is LaMelo and LiAngelo, and it says "We are the future." I was like, you have these two, a 16 and 17-year-old dude coming into your
No, he's 18.
18, sorry. And like they completely take over the whole Twitter page, and it's like it's just ridiculous. And yeah, I saw they have him as
that's
the
what
head
they do.
coach.
They just ball. They ball.
Dude, he's a
get
genius.
it.
I think LeVar Ball is a genius.
Yeah, he's smart.
The way he markets,
The way he handles things is fucking annoying, but That's,
But it's
that's
all
what people
it's all
love.
for attention. All right, we're done. Aiden's giving us the wrap it up sign. I'm fucking done talking. You're done talking. Really? Are you done? You got anything else you want to say for anybody?
Am I allowed to talk? I
For like
thought I
2
was done
seconds. I was
talking.
just like a closing synopsis.
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Thank you. Bye.